guys don't wear white. They don't wear white. They don't wear white. They don't wear white.
Oh, fuck.
I can't tell if you meant to do that or not.
We're not going to have a Supreme Emperor anymore. It's only going to be the Shogun.
You're going to get busted down.
Good start, Vince. Good start.
I'm sorry, okay?
This is fucking friends.
Sounds about right.
Welcome to Breakfast and BS with Vince and Friends. I am, of course, your host, Vince, and today we got producer Virgil.
Big man on campus.
Aw, shit. Sergio Top Down Aloysius Cream Corn Sanchez.
Good morning.
Ballbuster 1, Matt Twizted.
Oh, God.
Ballbuster 2, Rotten Ronnie Thrash.
Big man on campus.
Ah, shit. We are here, of course, at Santa Fe, the beautiful Mesa, California. It's going to be a long one.
Part two.
Part 2.
That's what she said also.
Oh, God. Alright, so... I can't fucking write down. I completely lost train of thought.
Come back to us. Come back.
Yeah, come back to me. Come back to me.
Go ahead, Thrash. What's up?
Twizted, why don't you tell us about your
thing about the time you did
When you met that guy? What?
yeah, you
Tell us about
know,
the story about
With the
Tommy
face?
Dreamer that you just had.
Oh, yeah, that was really exciting. So, as most of you know, me and the wonderful Disney got to go and
that
pick
is
up.
a friend named
yes.
Christopher George Washington Disney.
And that
No,
is
he's
his
not a
legit
friend.
name.
He's not a friend.
He's Thrash's friend. You can find him on
He's not a
Thrash's
friend.
Facebook.
You can find me punching him in the face.
Anywho, so we had to go pick up Tommy Dreamer for the ECW tribute show for Fist. You can find that the highlights for the show on fisttv.com, whatever, YouTube. So the trip was kind of weird. By the time we got to pick him up and everything, we were in the car, and he's really cool, but I don't know what to ask him. I don't know what to say. Disney, I mean, we all know who Disney is. Not a very talkative person. So then he decided to start off with, so how was your flight, sir? And I'm like, oh my God, really? That's what you asked?
Set the bar.
Yeah, it's a way to go. So he starts talking about, he got caught up in some of the books he was reading, and he read one about Diana Hart, whoever. That was very interesting because he had me intrigued with this book. He starts off by saying,
What's the name of her book? Wrestling with My Heart?
I have no idea what the
Get
name
it?
of it was.
Get it? Thrash got it. Thrash got it.
But wasn't she married to Davey Boy?
Probably. I don't know.
Anyways, one of them.
Heart Bulldog.
I think anybody in Canada was married to a heart at some point.
Bulldog's heart.
Wow. Anyways.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, back to the story. So he proceeds to mention that she talks about being anally raped by Davey Boy. And, I mean, I guess that's the quickest way to a woman's heart is through her anus. So they ended up getting married.
True.
That's how Todd got married.
Isn't that how anybody gets married?
I don't know who's that.
He went.
Who's
He
Todd?
didn't go for the heart. He went right for
Todd's
the
his middle name.
anus.
That's right. Anyway,
The
so
noose.
we get close to the event, and apparently Tommy Dreamer was very hungry, and he sees where the event was, there's a Chinese buffet, and he happens to glance over and goes, is that a Chinese buffet? And we're like, yeah. He goes, they got sushi there? And we're like, yeah. He goes, he's like, and it's in the same location as the show? Yep. So then we park, we get out, and he's like, how much time we got till the meet and greet? Because that's what he was doing. Doing a meet and greet, and then he was going to wrestle. So it was like an hour and a half before the meet and greet. And he was like, cool, I'm gonna go over there. Puts his bags up. But before that, he mentions about how one time before a show, he ate like 120 something sushi and then went and wrestled. And I was like, oh my fucking God. Like, I would have shit myself.
Would have died.
And so, yeah, he took off, went to the restaurant, didn't see him for like an hour and a half. I don't think they ever did the meet and greet. he did his match, and then they had like the intermission, and that's when he came out, did pictures, sold shirts, and all that. But dude, it was great.
He's a champ.
He is.
Did you ask him how was his sushi?
I did not.
No, but they
Did you
closed
go?
the restaurant down.
Did you go? How was your sushi, sir?
Oh, no more, big boy.
No, you go now.
No, he. I got a shirt from him for the wife. She was there.
We give him
And-
the MSG kill elephant.
As I bought the shirt, he was like, "Am I going home with you?" And I was like, "No, I'm going home with her. You're gonna ride with Disney." He was like, "All right."
He's like,
Oh,
and then he goes,
really?
Yeah.
And then he goes,
That's probably what he was. Yeah, what he was thinking. Like, fuck, this boring ass.
Oh, cool.
How was your
You wanted to
sushi,
ride
sir?
a twist?
Yeah. He's like, "We're going home with you." I'm like, "I wish."
yeah, because he probably saw you as just Cactus Jack. Weren't you
I don't know.
Cactus Matt that
Yeah,
day?
but okay. So the other dude, Dirty Doug, he did Terry Funk, and that was fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, he embodied it. And Tommy Dreamer looked at it and was like, "Oh, yeah, like that's fucking awesome." That's what I heard, and I'm like, "Oh, great." He probably walked right past me and was like, "This fucking bum." Like, come on,
Who's this hobo?
fuck this guy. But I don't know. It was a good show. And like every match was entertaining.
Please hit the table more.
Sorry.
You couldn't have like told your wife to just wait for you to drive him back to his
Hotel.
hotel and then
I mean, if you wanted to still have a wife.
Well, I mean, that's what I figured. Ride there with Disney, and then ride home with the wife.
So did Disney blow him?
I don't know. Maybe.
They do the love stare?
Let's bring this down 2 classes. Thanks, man. It's so weird. Where's gas?
We're in premium class now.
Oh god.
What is that? All right, now you got to tell the story of the So Pure story. What is that?
You were all over the place. So it's like,
So Pure.
Welcome to, yeah.
Welcome to Vince and Friends.
Worst show ever.
I blame Thrash.
yeah, I'm not gonna tell that story. You can go. I'm giving the show back to you.
Oh, thanks.
He's like, great.
All right,
You
so
wrecked the car. Here's the keys back.
last night was a little mini Friendsgiving with Sergio, myself, and a couple other peoples.
But it's Christmas. So would it be Friendsmas?
Gonna beat you to death with a goddamn ketchup. Whatever, friends
Thanks
miss.
for joining. We're gonna.
So, just so happened that Tub Scum of the Universe, Johnny Lowe, drew my name, and he gave me, what the hell is it? Freaking computer hardware thing.
Wow.
A hard drive?
Yes,
Technical term for it?
No.
a graphics card. There we go.
No.
It's not a graphics. It's a...
Oh, something I can put on my damn laptop.
Your laptop or your PS4?
One of those things.
Welcome to Tech Corner with Sergio and Vince.
Sergio looks like he's in so much pain right now.
I feel it. I can feel your pain.
You know, it took me aback at first. You know, given my vast knowledge of computer things, I didn't recognize it. But fortunately, I had a rough idea of what it was, so I just had to confirm with Sergio, and which he confirmed my things, and it all works out.
Okay.
So yeah, so now I have a gigabyte thing for my PS4.
Yeah.
Terabyte.
Oh yeah, much
Yes,
bigger.
Tyrannobyte.
Gigabyte.
Yes, it's
That's
terrible.
1 gigabyte, folks. 1 gigabyte.
Wow, you telling me Thrash knows what a gigabyte is?
Of course, I work for
He works for Sony.
in company.
Yes.
Aren't you in the mail room?
No, I'm just comparing the
And I
knowledge.
get all that shit. So I get all these HDDs and servers.
Yeah, I'm sure you've had a couple HDDs through your time. You know, get a little penicillin shot, and you're good to go.
Am I in the fucking Wild West? You
Yep.
got your penicillin shot yet?
Well,
Watch out for that tuberculosis. I hear it's getting folk down in Harbor Island.
You did stir the oatmeal.
Hell yeah, I did.
We already talked about
No, we don't need to talk. We don't need to bring that up
it. We don't need
again.
to talk
So
about
good. So
I just feel
good.
bad for that poor man you cock blocked that night.
You know what was great is that Trevor wanted to do that. after I did it, he's like, I think I'm gonna go stir the oatmeal, and then of course Andy, I think I'm gonna go stir the oatmeal. So I think I started a trend.
Yeah.
What happens if you stir it 3 times?
So
It
Add another 2 classes.
it becomes lumpy oatmeal.
So wait, if Virgil stirred the oatmeal, would that be like a mummy?
No. That'd be malto meal.
Oh. Like cream of wheat.
And we've hit a new low.
cornmeal.
Just when you thought we couldn't get any lower.
Or like grape nuts.
We're gonna call this episode the Pure Class.
Yes.
Oh dear God.
Stay classy, San Diego.
I'm just naming off like breakfast cereals. That's all.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch.
All right.
Season brand.
When you guys are done doing the cream of wheat, can we please move forward?
Lucky Charms.
I think that's the Unlucky Charms. That's the Mexico brand.
So great, so great.
Now I know how Sergio felt a minute ago. I'm just in pain.
When I almost had an aneurysm because you referred to your video card as a 1 gigabyte
As a 1 gigabyte and as a fucking, what'd you say it was? A
video card.
yeah, video card.
So, anyways, I got a USB for my PS3.
4.
Yeah?
PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
That thing.
So what is a USB?
It's a universal buying supply.
The letters aren't even in order there, buddy.
UBS.
UBS.
Yeah, he beat
This
me.
podcast brought to you by UBS. That's UBS, your first choice in packaging.
Definitely a lot of BS.
Shit, we'll wrap it.
The USB drive is a little stick of memory that you can put on.
Pants.
You can do multimedia files and
sure?
yes, actually,
First letter though.
You positive?
100%. Thank
Okay,
you.
good. And how many gigabytes is it?
It can vary. They can go.
Why are we-
They can go for 2 up to fuck. I don't know. I forgot how big Sergio's was, but that thing was huge.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you're looking at
So what was it, like a 80 or something like that? That little one you used to carry around?
What are you talking about?
Your little ass USB?
Oh yeah, it was like something like that.
Oh my god.
I actually know things, but for entertainment purposes, I do like to.
I've killed this
Have an
podcast
aneurysm?
just like
Yeah.
Vince's horse Buttercup.
Oh, you stupid horse.
Technically, the horse killed itself.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
To be fair, though, I think the horse had severe depression.
hey girl, you hungry?
Yeah, that's so awesome.
We're only 12 minutes in and I'm like lost.
Oh, great.
It's gonna take another 12 minutes for us to get back to something.
Probably.
So let's get out there.
All right, we'll go with the Christmas movies. What was your favorite, Thrash?
Oh man, all-time favorite?
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's a classic.
That actually has a very big soft spot in my heart because that was my dad's favorite.
I love that movie.
So every year I got to independently watch that by myself, just because it reminds me of just spending time with my dad.
It
watching
never gets
that.
old, man.
No,
it just
no.
never gets
It's
old.
always funny. Always funny.
And then
Shitter's full.
and when my brother living on Christmas Circle, living on Christmas Circle, whenever I help him for like the fucking 3 weeks, I always just say I'm helping him Griswold the house.
Yep.
That's what we would call it too when a house is really decorated.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, that's where the Griswolds live.
Yeah. So
You,
So
sir.
what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Okay.
Serge.
Thank you. That one's a classic, man. Scrooged is up there. I was
really good.
I was hoping to watch it yesterday. I'm gonna have to watch it. One of these days coming up. I love that movie. Bill Murray at his finest. Twizted?
I was going with Verge.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, he started it, so he's kind of going around.
Okay.
Thank you.
I like the Charlie Brown Christmas. It's not a movie, but
It counts.
Still a classic.
it's
That's a
like
classic. Made in the 1920s.
Yeah, I lost. Yes. 1920s before I was born. No, wait, no. After.
You were 80.
Yeah, that's right.
1920s.
Okay, so I guess Christmas movies. A Christmas Story is good. I wasn't sure, but did they make a sequel of that?
Yes.
they did.
But it was like a direct to video. Like literally like maybe 10 years ago they
There
did.
is, but there's no need to speak of that.
Right. So, just a little bit to derail. So, Home Alone, Christmas movie, right?
Yeah.
Well, on Angry Video Game Nerd, Macaulay Culkin
Macaulay
actually
Culkin showed
comes
up, yeah.
into that thing.
Oh, nice.
That actually really changed my view of Macaulay Culkin. He's actually a cool dude. I'd like to hang out with him.
Did you?
And plus, he's Paris Jackson's godfather. With her, yeah, and got to hang out with Michael Jackson.
Did you see the commercial of it's Home Alone, but it's Macaulay Culkin now, and he does all the shit where he's running through the house like, ah!
I saw the
It's a
video. I
commercial.
mean, I saw that.
No, when Macaulay Culkin was on Talk Is Jericho, dude, I was like, damn, dude, he's actually a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to hang
I
out.
was like,
Huge fan of wrestling.
huge wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely got his shit together.
Have you not seen the video of him getting involved in the Joey Ryan match?
Yeah, him and Hornswoggle and
Yeah. He did Home Alone movies.
Yeah,
he
he-
like bucket of like cars and all kinds of stuff, dude.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Wait, Joey Ryan.
Yeah, Joey Ryan was there and like a couple others.
What show is this?
I think it was
This was like-
EWG. Or-
yeah, it was just like an LA show. I think it was like a couple, like a year or two ago.
I think it was last Christmas. Yeah.
When I gave you my heart.
You always give me your heart.
That's awesome. Well, anyway, so those are mine.
All right, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Twisted.
And I always go to National Lampoon's Christmas Vacations, classic.
Smart man.
But for some reason, my all-time favorite is Ernest Saves Christmas. Ernest Saves Christmas is so good.
I've been robbed and redecorated by Elvis.
It's so good.
Oh man, those are all classics.
I like Christmas movies, but can't say I actually have a favorite. I have things that bring back good memories. Like I said, National Christmas Vacation reminds me of my dad. A Christmas Story reminds me of my cousin Chato because my tia Mini always called him Ralphie. But for me, what I always got to do is I have a holiday tradition. I watch Batman the Animated Series. I watch Christmas with the Joker, and then I watch the new Adventures of Batman and Robin, where it's called Holiday Nights, where they go through the holiday season for the Batman year. So Batman has a story, Batgirl has a story, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy have a story. And it ends on New Year's Day when Batman takes on the Joker right when a bell's about to drop, and it ends with Commissioner Gordon and Batman sharing a cup of coffee.
Is the movie called Jingle Bells, Batman Smells?
No,
Don't
it was
forget,
a
Robin laid the egg.
it was a television show, but
Batmobile lost its wheel.
That's right. Joker got away.
I'll punch you in your dick holes. It's okay. We passed class a long time ago. So no, but that's what I enjoy is watching a couple old TV shows, a couple old episodes of Batman.
Those were all things you could watch Saturday mornings. Saturday morning cartoon. What's that? Batman and Batman, X-Men, Spider-Man,
Oh man.
all of them. Animaniacs,
Man, X-Man, Spider-Man. Oh man.
X-Man,
X-Men, Spider-Man, oh man,
All of
All
them.
men on Saturday
Bring
morning.
all the men on.
it's raining man on for
Ghostbusters. Dude.
Favorite Christmas presents? So for me, I forget what I asked for.
A stone and chisel.
Yes. I had to carve my own presents. Okay, anyway.
Or it's a stick and hope.
So there's one.
Hottest trend in 19.
So there's
Right
one.
there with the Charleston.
So there's one Christmas, there was this really large box. A really big box.
Did it say 32 skidoo?
No.
I can't wait till the word just starts spin kicking people.
No.
I think he's gonna start with Vince.
And so
I've earned it.
I really tried to peek into this oddly shaped, present, and I was slowly tearing away the wrapper, and then my parents caught it, and so they just retaped it.
Yeah.
But when I opened it up, it was a scooter. So probably the best scooter I ever had that tore up my ankle because I would always cut my ankle. On
Was
the
it
brake
the
button.
one where the front wheel was super huge and the back wheel was little tiny?
No.
Had to use a little step stool to get it?
No.
What a
How's that
fucking
yours?
dick.
Yeah. Are you trying to say it's like a walker?
No, not at all.
No, it's like those bicentennial bikes.
Yeah, you talking about that like?
You mean
That
you're
old
talking,
bicycle?
With the big tires?
you're talking the penny farthing? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's a penny farthing.
Oh, nice.
A penny farting?
That's what it's called.
Farthing.
Yes.
Oh, farthing.
Yes.
Bicentennial.
And a penny farts. Yes.
Oh my god! Aren't you glad you asked this question?
I am glad. Okay.
You know, if you managed to get the penny farts back then, you're a rich man.
There you go. All right, Thrash, your favorite Christmas present?
Nintendo 64. Oh, I remember opening that thing. I was so excited. I did. In fact, if they filmed me, I would probably be one of those videos on YouTube.
Maybe.
All right. Serge, what was the best Christmas gift you ever got?
When I was a kid, man, micro. What?
Getting you low. Well, I know you probably didn't have much to go around, given like the stock market crash of the 40s and World War II looming. But what did you celebrate? I mean, because I know they were like confiscating metal toys to use for the military.
Where's your knife?
To make muskets, make bullets for muskets.
I'll get the left, you get the right.
Everybody was bootlegging.
I'm sure there was like a magazine or something, like a half a page you got.
Yeah, when Sergio opened his gift, he looked outside and said, "The red coats are coming. The red coats are coming."
At least I'm a little bit better than you. I'm in the revolutionary here.
I'm still using like stoneman tools.
You're still ancient Egypt.
Using the giant what? The honey farthing bucket.
He's in ancient Egypt.
All right, seriously, what was it?
Micro Machines, man. I used to love Micro Machines when I was a kid. So anybody would give me that, I'd lose my mind. I had so many of those. I don't know what the hell happened to all.
Now I know what to get you for Christmas.
Yeah, I'd still be down. Yeah.
Get him an old Fire Pilot one. He'll be your friend for life.
And then you have to do the commercial.
Yep. You don't say Micro Machines? They're not the real thing.
Oh, that's me when I want to wrap it up quick.
Yeah. Get a few freaking pots of coffee in him, and he becomes the Micro Machine man.
It's true.
All right, Twizted.
Ooh, boy. I'd have to go with, they don't have many more, but it was like a 12-inch Hulk Hogan figure that I got.
Ah, yeah.
Had the shirt that actually came off. And
The plastic
had,
one?
Yeah. Came with the belt. That had to be like one of my favorites. I know got like Nintendos and stuff like that, but that one,
Yeah.
definitely better.
Yeah,
Nice.
That was great.
Well, I'm Jewish, you fucks, so I didn't get nothing for Christmas.
Jewish?
No.
What'd you get for Hanukkah?
Look at him.
Yeah.
You're like the first.
You had 8 crazy nights.
They exist.
Shalom, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, honestly, I can remember great things, but I'd have to say my favorite was my Dragon Dagger for Power Rangers.
Oh, that was recent.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
No.
That was when you were...
That was when I was a kid.
Recently?
Yeah, that.
Well, recently compared to
you.
your life, but in my life it was a long time ago.
You know, you got a toy version of the Dragon Dagger. Virgil actually made it.
Mm-hmm.
He smithed it.
I'm pretty sure
and
he
he
even had to
slayed
kill the dragon
dragons.
to get it. You know that song by Peter Cetera where he sings about a knight in shining armor from Karate Kid 2? That was about Virgil. He was the knight in shining armor.
The Dragon Dagger.
That was technically the Legend of Virgil.
And once he,
But the studio didn't like the name, so they changed it to For the Glory of Love.
And wasn't he the?
Oh
dragon
shit!
hunter?
Oh shit!
Wasn't he the dragon hunter?
Just licking off my jelly.
in Dragonheart.
Yeah. No, so I'd say my Dragon Dagger because I know my parents later on. I found out they went through a lot to get that.
Yeah, that was when that shit was super hard to
Yeah,
get.
they went to Studio City Toys R Us to go get that.
Studio City Toys R Us.
What's Toys R Us?
Yeah. Dude, I saw Toys R Us carts yesterday and it made me sad. I know where they went to die. Grocery outlet.
Is it really?
Yeah, I was like, I saw these nice blue carts. I was like, oh wow, they got some new carts, and like they all had, some of them had grocery outlet stickers on it. And then I saw one with the R with the star, and I was like, this is where freaking Toys R Us came to die.
So is it true that they're coming back?
Supposedly,
It's supposed to be called like Toy City or something?
something like. Supposedly, not Playco, KB Toys is or Playco's coming back or some shit like KB's is coming back too. Yeah, supposedly.
Might as well. Now's the time to strike.
Stunky caught
Toys
a
R Us
bun.
is dead.
Yeah.
Time for a resurrection.
Yeah. No, so I would say my Dragon Dagger. Don't get me wrong, I played the shit out of my Nintendo when I got that one Christmas, but no, because I remember how heartbroken I was the day it broke. So,
The Dragon Dagger?
yeah. A couple years later, but
You know, it's not a real dagger, right?
that's beside the point. But,
Well, Virgil says so.
oh yeah, no.
That Virgil has a real dagger.
No, it was just one of those things. I let my little cousin play with it. He hit it too hard on something, and
That's always a bad idea to let your
Yep.
relatives use it.
and I was like,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry doesn't fix a stupid dagger.
you know. But that's like when I discovered Crazy Glue, and then I discovered how cheap Crazy Glue is.
Yeah.
You know, you're like,
Lies.
I can freaking hold a hard hat on this beam and dangle from it. And 2 minutes later, freaking guy died to his death. You know, that was the biggest lie I was ever told about
Candid
Crazy
camera.
Glue.
Yeah, that was like supposed to be the magic bullet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, but that was hands down probably my favorite gift I ever got. Well, that and the Huffy Street Rocker radio bike.
So, Virgil, when you made the dagger, was that when you were going to high school at Muramasa?
Muramasa?
Muramasa? Wasn't that the famous sword maker's name?
Oh, Miyamoto? Tsusashi?
Wow.
Sorry. Mixed up my Asians there.
No, you got them right.
There's
They
no
all bleed together.
Muramasa.
Sound like you were trying to say Mir Mesa, but then fuck that one up.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
That's what I thought.
I thought he was just trying to say like. I thought he was just trying to ask, is he making masa?
You know what? Tamales?
I just came to the realization that Thrash has a very slow burning aneurysm for years.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
A slow burning aneurysm?
For years.
Yep. It's called retardation. Temporary retardation.
No, no.
It's not temporary.
Not temporary.
It's permanent.
Yes.
Shit. I have to get out.
Yeah. You drove him away. Hope you're happy.
He brought back his kidney stone.
Aggravated.
All right.
What are some of your guys' favorite non-traditional Christmas songs?
Non-traditional Christmas song?
Yeah, not one on that you hear on the radio constantly.
What would be an example of that?
Well, like one of my favorites, Nick Lowe's "Christmas at the Airport," or
I see where you're going. Yeah.
Killer's "Cowboys Christmas Ball," or "The Pagans and the Christians."
I think mine would have to be.
You know, it can be you can have heard of it.
That's great.
Yeah,
but
it's good, isn't it?
you know, just like something you don't hear on. It's not Mariah Carey's freaking "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
Twizted.
Yeah, I'd have to go with
You know, I think mine is.
Just let the man speak.
Weird Al Yankovic, "The Night Santa Went Crazy."
Yes.
Such a classic.
Yes.
Yeah,
There you go.
Thrash. I eat steaks.
I don't know.
What?
I mean, my favorite Christmas song of all time is "Carol the Bells," so any version of that's good for me.
Doo-doo.
I also like, I think it's called "Wizards in Winter" by Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It's a good one.
I was gonna mention that. I'd probably say Trans-Siberian Orchestra. probably.
Yeah, Trans-Siberian's awesome.
I can't hear that song "Gone with the Bells" without freaking thinking that the Burger King. Ding president, ding president, ding president. I work at Burger King. Do you want to go back? I can't. It's like whenever I hear that on the radio,
Love that
I'm just
song.
like,
I love it.
oh, ding president. Sergi?
Yeah, no, it's probably some Trans-Siberian Orchestra is always really good because you don't really hear it. You know, it doesn't really get played out.
Yeah.
Except for that one song.
Yeah.
That's now infamous.
Verge.
Non-traditional. I do like.
We can go semi-traditional.
Yeah, I like the Jack's 5 renditions of Christmas songs, like Santa Claus Coming to Town and
Oh, yeah.
and Some Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
That's accurate.
Yeah, let the singer sing, okay?
That's cool.
I think I
Let
said
the
that.
funny people tell jokes.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Get down.
Duck cover's getting bloody over here.
All right, was that it? Did we go to our table?
I
Yeah.
think we did.
Okay.
Well, I'm getting hit with the go home, so I just want to ask you guys real quick. I don't know how many of us are going to be here next week. I'm pretty sure I'll still be here. This is ours before Christmas, so I just want to wish everybody here and listening a Merry Christmas. And if you don't listen to us after this, Happy New Year. But we should be back together to record a New Year's episode, or a day before New Year's. What, you got plans, Virg?
No.
Okay, we should be back before New Year's Eve. So happy birthday, Thrash! Happy birthday, Angel! And
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas!
Merry
Thanks
Christmas.
for stopping by. I'll get the check.